Hi, this is Eve with Summer Fun with Knitting and Crocheting, and I just decided to make, I had a bunch of this white yarn. It's like that. It's kind of off-white yarn. So I thought, well, I don't really like napkins because they always just get thrown all over the place, all over, and I don't know, I like to have a couple napkins like this, like put a M or a E or whatever the person's first initial is, and they can have their own napkin, throw it in the wash and wash it when they need to clean it. And so I made 2 so far, and I'm going to be making a couple more for the different members of my family. So I wanted to put the initial of the person in the right hand corner. So I'm going to go ahead and I tied a knot. I use this fancy looking, frilly looking yarn for the letters. So I put a knot on it and I pulled it through, and I'm just going to put this needle back through so I can put it through the knot and make sure it stays. And now I'm just going to embroidery the first name. So I'm putting an E on here, make it about the same height as that one. So I'm making an E because my name is Eve, and my own napkin, this is my own napkin. And neat thing about this yarn thing too is that you can do this even if you're camping or in a tent. Something you could do. Sewing machine, you can't really do that because you can't bring a sewing machine, and there's no electricity out in the woods. This you can. So I'm just making a big E. Just making a big E on my napkin. There we go. So there's my big E. That's my name. And everyone's going to have their own napkin. So they have their own washcloth. And I'm making their own napkin. So there's my napkin. And there's my son's napkin. I also made washcloths, different colors. This one's mine. And I made different colors for the other people in the house. And now we're going to just tuck in the strings. Are hanging right here. Usually cut them off about 1 inch long. There. See, it tucked it in. And now we've got this napkin and this napkin. And I'm making a couple more for the people in my house. So I have casted on 40 stitches. So I made it 40 stitches on my needle, and then I made it 40 rows long up this way. So 40 by 40. It doesn't make an exact square, but it's a good size for a napkin. And I wanted to use all my yarn up in this big bag that my neighbor gave me. So it's just straight knit, the whole napkin. Just cast on 40 stitches. Now if you want to see how to cast on, go to my How to Knit in my channel, Knit and Crochet Together, which is KNITANDCROCHETTOGETHER, and look up how to knit to cast on the first couple stitches and make 40 stitches and just knit the whole way until you get 40 rows long. Put your initial on there, and if you wanted to, you could crochet a lining around the outside of it, but I just like it just plain like this. This is Knit and Crochet Together, or Summer Fun with Knitting and Crocheting, and I'm Eve. I'll see you on the next project. I'm continuing my crocheted pouch, and then I'm going to go on to crochet and knitted dog toys. Thank you.